Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Keikami and today we are going to be continuing our adventures in Shadowbringers in Final Fantasy XIV. If you're enjoying this series, please don't forget to give this video a like, consider subscribing, all of that good stuff, and yeah. So, anyways. Today we have we're going to do a little bit of a side quest. We're not going to be sticking, well, it is kind of main story quest because we do have to do this little side piece. And so we are going to go ahead and we are going to get that figured out or done. I'm on my ninja here. You can see I like this glamour. I really do like this glamour. I think, oh, here. There. Now you guys can see it a little bit better. I actually really enjoy this. I think this might become our new look just because I really like it. But I think, let's see, what are we going to play on today? Let's try Warrior. I want to get some of these 75s leveled up. So Samurai is our lowest. We could do Samurai. But since I don't know what we're going to be doing, we're going to grab the Warrior. We're going to try Tank. I don't think you guys have watched me attempt to play Tank before, so this should be interesting. So, we go down into the rotunda here. There was a few little side quest things over here on the side, over here, by the bar, if I remember right, that we need to complete. Yeah, it's these right here. Traditions and trials. I think this is what we needed. There should be one available to us. So there's like 4 of these that we have to do. And so, since they have to be done, and they have to be done in order for us to be able to complete the actual main story, we might as well get these done. And I think this is like a band of hunters or groups. You want to call it almost like the Adventurers Guild, right? And they're going after light wardens, so they probably need help. And I think one is for each job class. So one's for tank, one's for healer, one's for magic DPS, and I think the other one's for physical DPS. So we're going to start with the Warrior and hope this isn't too bad, right? Healer I'm a little worried about. I'm not the best healer, but that's okay. Let's see. Man with too many scars. The tall, dark stranger is regarding you with a mixture of curiosity and approval. All right, let's see what he has to say. Can he keep us alive, though? That's the real question. Hello. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? I suppose, right? And wary besides. Rest assured, I've no secret designs. Name's Granson. Bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That right? Nope, not us. Easy killer. I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Novarant. Prize, you say? Let's hear the details. I'd hear the details first. Let's see what he has to say. What are the details? Oh? Heh, thought that'd grab your attention. Dai Kiaosne, the fiend. Dai Kiaosne's knee. Oh my goodness. Thought that'd grab your attention. Dai Kiaosne's the fiend I'm after. One of the so-called Cardinal Virtues. That's who we're going after, as folks are wont to call them. Former warriors of light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all of this before. We haven't. Anyways, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a sin eater. The better to torment we few who survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to all that. But if you defeat them, won't you become a sin eater? You've heard the pitch, so what's the answer? You interested in hunting Dai Kiaosne with me? I guess we are. Let's do it. Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove you're the dab hand I think you are, for my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Let's do it. Let's get the Cardinal Virtues. Rendezvous with Grayson in Lakeland. Can we just port? Where are we? Oh, he's right there. Man. Can we use the Aethernet to get to Lakeland? I wonder if this will help us. Let's see. Tessellation. This may help. This may help. Alright. We made it to Lakeland. What do you suppose? Where's our buddy here? Is he right there? Nope, that's a hop trap. There's Granson. I want to call him Grayson, but it's Granson. Granson, what do you got? There you are. Very good. The Sin Eaters were sighted west of the Assessor Gate, so we'll need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections to killing eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. True. You'll be doing them a favor, putting them out of their misery. True. Yeah, they were previously people. Let's see if we can find some food. Tenacity. What is tenacity? Oh, I gotta remember all these. Let's see. Higher the value, more damage dealt. Only applicable when roll is tank. We are tanking, but we're not. Direct hit rate. Higher value, higher. They are direct. Okay. They deal more damage than normal hits. Well, maybe we'll grab some of these. Or maybe we'll grab the tenacity. We'll grab the broad bean soup. We'll eat some of this. We gotta get rid of some of this stuff anyways. We got a lot of this extra food lying around that we gotta get rid of. So let's do that. Alright. We can always make more, right? Plus the 3% is always a good incentive. Alright, where are we headed? Okay, just right around the corner here. Not too bad. I thought that said Keikami. I thought that was me. We got the Ancestor Guard here. We're gonna go around. More zoom. The It's not really Ancestor, is it? It's a Sensor Guard. One of these days I'll get it right. Hop traps, let's go around them. Hopefully we don't attract too much attention. Though it might be good to get a feel for tank. I love playing warrior though, so this should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this. Alright. Granson, what are we doing? What are we doing? Stand watch for Sin Eaters. Alright. We're looking for a spot to stand. Oh, of course it would be right there. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Boop. We'll build this thing up. Oh, I guess that did. I thought it was going to be 30 and 30. We're going to build up our gauge here as well. That's the other goal I think I'm trying to do right now. And then we hit them with all we got. If I remember right. Alright. Here's our destination. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got. Where's our Sin Eaters? Yeah. Come here, guys. Let's do C1. Let's do... Yeah. Another one? Yes. Another one. Yes. Another one. Another one. One more. Boom. I like it. Is there more? No more. Bummer. Can you imagine being turned into one of those poor little beasts? That would suck. Alright. Grandson, did we do it? I think we did it. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Nope. Let's do this once more just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less sin eaters. Follow me. It shouldn't be much further. All right. Off we go. For the Cardinal Virtues. Whee. Oh, hey, I forgot we unlocked flying here. That's right, we did. Wait, do we have the whole map unlocked too? We do. Oh, we were smart. I like it when we're smart. It's always a good thing, you know? Check these guys out. Alright, where are we headed? We can fly! Feathers, we can fly! I love it. Alright. I get so excited over the littlest things, you know? Makes a big difference. Grandson? Don't look at me. Your prey is out there somewhere. Oh, no fun. No fun. All right, let's do it. Do, 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 do. Anyone? Anyone? All right. What does this do? Oh, let's use it. We got an attack. Let's do it. That's a barrier. Okay. Piece of cake. Boop. And we're ready. Let's do this. Let's have the fury. Oh, one more. Aww. See, I love it. Our eyes glow red. We get the angry look. Look, we get the little angry thing there. I love it. It makes me happy. Warrior is fun. Alright. Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of woman I've been looking for, and thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs and make this official, shall we? Okay. I guess we're heading back to the Crystarium. Did we do this? Are we done? Are we officially done? And internet, let's go right here. Alright, where are you? There you are. Alright, grandson. What do you got? So, just to make sure you're still keen on our arrangement, Keikami, will you join me and hunt the dread fiend Kiosne and put an end to his accursed existence? Yes, I guess we just agreed. Great. Excellent. Then it's settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation, and ours is no exception. Kiosne can be a rather difficult eater to pin down, but before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. Let's do it. A man with too many scars. I guess we're continuing. He's eager to take to the road, shaped by tragedy. Let's do it. All set to embark on our great hunt, Keikami? Then let us be about it. Before you ask, I've no intention of leading us into the wilds without even an inkling of Kiosne's whereabouts. Novaront may not be a particularly large realm, even before the flood, but it'd take us a dozen lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking around a place I know for a fact Kiosne has attacked before, the village of Wright on Calusia. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I'd like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So let us be off then. Let's do it. Alright, grandson, let's see what we get. To right. Still tied. Kimura. Alright. Oh! We're by the, these guys. The guys we don't like. Oh, I got a lot of, quests over here. Interesting. Okay. Noted. I'm trying to keep all the quests, you know, trying to keep up with them all. But as we go through everything, I'm not trying not to bore you with all the side quests, but I am trying to keep up with them. We'll just put it that way. So, we still have Everlasting Light here. I think this one's going to be one of the more difficult ones. Grandson? Welcome to Bright. I reckon it might not seem like much to you, but to me... Never mind. Ooh, I wonder if that's his home. We'll save that conversation for after. Tracking it down, Dai Kiaosne is what matters right now. Let's split up and ask after the bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager. Alright. Let's find him. Where is he? Where did he go? This town here is slowly trying to rebuild. Is that someone? No, I thought that was someone walking down the road. I was like, wow, someone's brave. Grandson, any luck? Come and find me after you finish your inquiries. It's not a big village, so you shouldn't have any troubles. Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing anyone, really. Oh, here we go. Skittish visitor. Oh, no. Buddy, what's wrong? Ah! What do you want with me? The Sin Eater? The one that came and killed everyone? Oh, gods, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should have stayed inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horror and eaters and... Ah! Poor guy. He's seriously scared. Scared poopless. We've got to protect our food stores. I agree. Anyone over here? No. Hello? Anyone here? No. Can't knock. Can we... Maybe this way? Yep, despondent villager. Here we go. We won't run through their stores of wheat. Or barley. That's right, they make the best beers. Alright, what do we got? Huh? Where did you come from? And what do you want with me? Well... Dai Kiaosne, that thrice-damned eaters, that's the spitting image of a Galgent knight? That Dai Kiaosne? Yep, that's the one. I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, he... Wicked White, if you had seen the carnage, you would... I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. Okay. They really don't want to talk about him. I said I can't talk about this. What's wrong with you? Thinking you can just waltz into people's lives and poke at their scars? It's not right. Does it say anything different the third time? Nope. Darn it. I always like those quests where the or the games where the NPCs have like a bunch of different things they talk to you, or that they'll say if you keep clicking on them. You get more and more annoyed, or they're just like, leave me alone. They're kind of fun. I like those. Alright. Grandson, what do you got? Anything? Well, learn anything worth sharing? Nope, didn't learn anything. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us, there's no moving on from that. What exactly happened here? I think he's a member of the village. I'm 90% sure he's part of the village. Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is a good time as any. Okay. Okay. Aww. I was born and raised in Right. We knew that. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Might have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life, Melinda. It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Yulmorian trader. Bloke dealt mostly in antiques, and he had this bracelet in need of restoration. Oh. Oh no. Bloody old with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. Me and her been talking about tying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had. So, when the trader made his offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools and materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff, but it'd pay for itself 10 times over. But when I got back to write... Oh no. Daikiaosne had been busy. I spied at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. The grandmother, who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchid with us, the gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter, both of them reduced to mindless fiends just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or to think. I started looking for Melinda. And then there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met and we knew it was going to be all right. We ran for each other and... Even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there in front of me, and the next she was... Daikiaosne knelt and took the Fangs of Orthus, then left, leading a host of sin-eaters out of right. But Melinda... I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her, not once in the years we'd been together. For all the times she'd welcomed me home with a bowl of hot stew, all the times she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her. Aww. I swore then and there I'd have my vengeance. Daikiaosne would die by my hand. I carved the scars in my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul, an enduring reminder of the vow I would never dare stray from the path. There, all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off our hunt. Still with me till the end, sinner? Yes. Let's do it. That's the spirit. Still, I've some unfinished business here, so if you could give me a moment before we resume, I would be most grateful. Okay? Let's do it. Grandson would like nothing more than to leave right behind, defined by loss. Let's do it. These poor people. Sorry to have kept you waiting, sinner. I'm sure you're eager to get back to it, as I am. Trouble is, in your absence, I've failed to turn up any information as to the whereabouts of Daikiaosne. There is one line of inquiry I have yet to pursue, though. The Fangs of Orthus. The bracelet my beloved was supposed to restore, and that the eater took with him when he left right. Sin-eaters are mindless fiends driven only by base instinct. Everyone knows that. They've no need for worldly possessions. Yet Daikiaosne took the bracelet anyways, which can only mean that there's something unique about this particular antique. Or the sinless bastard's somehow different from the rest of his ilk. Either way, I think we need to learn more about the Fangs of Orthus, and I know just the man to ask, the Yulmorian trader who commissioned Melinda's services. Much as I'd like to question him myself, though, I don't think that's an option. Even though Daikiaosne's attack a year ago is common knowledge, I doubt the trader will believe that an eater stole his precious trinket. He's more likely to accuse me of theft and have me clapped in irons. So, I'm afraid you'll have to go in my stead, Keikami. Melinda said she was a regular at the beehive, so try looking for him there first. Okay, let's do it. To the beehive. Where is the beehive? We don't know. Where is the beehive? Oh, in Yulmore. Okay, I guess we're going to the trader in Yulmore. We are actually going into Yulmore. Oh, we can't attune. Baka. Alright, and we can't fly here either. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna make do with what we got. We will run up the steps. We'll make it work. The beehive in Gilmore. I wonder if they're gonna let us in. I don't think he likes us too much. I really want to get the Indomitable. I want to get that thing. Nope, not this way. We gotta go to the stacks over here. Let's head over and see what we get. So completing these should allow us, we won't hit any story blocks along the way. So that's why, if you're wondering, why are we doing this? Why do we even care? That is the reason. We are doing these little side quests along the way. And yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Sizelbarth. That, and I like learning a little bit more about the people. I love seeing bunnies. Viera NPCs just make me so happy. They make me so happy. You have no idea. I don't think we can attune to that crystal yet either. I'm half tempted to try though. But I don't think we can. I think we need some kind of special item in order to do it, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah. The understory. Looks like we gotta go up. Is there a... can we do... No. Alright, I think we're just going this way. Oh, the beehive! That's the nightclub. I know where we're headed. You don't know us. You haven't seen us before. There's a hat. Lift? Can I take the lift? You wish to ascend the canopy? Why, yes, this lift will take you there. Okay, let's do it. Why not, right? Take me. I like it. And we want to go this side. Okay. Our chais are here. I wonder what they would say to us. The loyal assistant, have you come with... no, of course not. By all means, take care of those important matters Alphino mentioned. But please see that he comes back and finishes my painting just as soon as he can. What are you... Have you gone mad? We can bribe the guards with favors and such, but up here, no matter what my wife says, you must leave before you bring disaster down upon all of our heads. Oh, you know we had to. We absolutely had to go see. Alright, the beehive. I think that's right through here. Am I correct? Yep. This is the beehive. You guys don't remember? Kind of a fun. Oh. Alright. We want the illustrious trader. Hello. So she used to come here and... Okay. Huh. And what do I owe the pleasure that is your company? The fangs of Orthus, you say? How very interesting. Yeah. I should be glad to tell you everything I know, under the assumption that should you recover it, you will see it return to its rightful owner at once. I purchased the bracelet from a traveling peddler who claimed it was a relic of Vobert, that glorious kingdom that fell with the flood like so many others. Oh? He spoke true, from what I could tell, and I intended to sell it to a collector here for a tidy profit, after having it properly restored by an artisan in right. Alas, she was one of several casualties of a sin-eater attack, during which the fangs of Orthus mysteriously vanished. I, of course, have been keeping in touch with several contacts on the off chance that the thief might attempt to sell it. They have not, regrettably, but a piece of similar design did recently surface in Mordsu, I'm told. I was planning to dispatch an agent to investigate, but you seem more than capable of fulfilling that role. As for incentive, you may be assured that any information that aids me in the acquisition of the fangs of Orthus or similar relics will be well rewarded. Okay. Well, that was convenient and nice, right? Okay. Let's speak back with Granson and Wright. I think this is funny. I wonder if that changes. Alright. What are we looking for? Granson and Wright. Let's go back. Let's teleport back. And let's hope we don't have to come back there. Right. 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 Even the thing says right. Alright. Granson, what do we have? So, what did our industrious patron have to say? So, he thinks it was stolen, eh? Just as well. We'd probably not know where to head next if it wasn't for his distrusting nature. If this piece of similar design is related to the fangs of Orthus, then it might attract Daikiosne's attention, assuming it hasn't already. Let's go. Alright, let's go. So we're going to Arang. Alright, let's go see. What do we have? Sure. Twine. We are unattuned. Okay, so we got just this side here. We can't go across yet. That's right. Although this is... Is there a whole spot back here that we didn't see? Huh? Alright, anyways, let's, I'm getting sidetracked. I was like, where did this little section come from? What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I know we talked to the guard. Huh. Anyways, map. Morgso. Here we go. Here we go, Granson. There you are. Buddy, what's up? Fine weather we're having today in Mordsu, isn't it? I suppose. No such thing as a thing without value. That's the creed of these folks. We'll find no shortage of Vobertig's trinkets here. Finding the right one, on the other hand, is the challenge. I say divide and conquer as before. Okay. Let's see what we get. Let's ask around. Hello? We got merchants. Oh, there's Zinzin. Zinzin, what do you got? Zinzin. Well met. How may I be of service to you? Have you seen a, fangs of... Oh, a choker that once belonged to Voberite royalty, you say? If only I had such a remarkable treasure in my possession, but no, I do not. In all my years here, I have never even heard of someone unearthing such a thing. Aw, man. How about a Humi peddler? Humies, what do you got? Yes, do you have business with me, traveler? Ah, the Voberite choker? Is that what all this fuss is about? Then you're in luck, for my husband has yet to sell it. Once we realized how valuable it was, though, he insisted on carrying it with him at all times. If you're not willing to wait for him to return, you could try to find him at the ruins, where he's scavenging for relics. They're not far. All right, let's go get our buddy. Grandson! Guess what? We found it. Oh. He's gonna be excited. Or he's gonna be like, oh my god, we have to go. Where is he? He is this direction. Oh, there he is. Hi, Zolzol. Grandson? What news, friend? You wouldn't believe it. Ha! To think it was that easy. You've the luck of the Fae. No comment. But we need to hurry. If my theory's correct, then so long as that scavenger has the choker, he's a target for Daikiaosne. Alright, where are we headed? South. Let's go to the inn, and then we'll run up from there. What do you think? Try to make this a little quicker. Alright. We'll grab feathers here. We can't fly here yet either. We keep trying. We did do all of the side quests that we could so far. But alas, we can't do the, we can't fly yet because we still have this whole other side that we have to figure out. Alright, destination. Let's search for him. Where's our scavenger? Let's hope Scissorjaw's here doesn't turn around. Stay there. Or walk forward. Oh. Hello? Anyone? But mercy! Mercy! Uh-oh. Did we find him? There he is. Oh no. Take whatever you want, but please don't kill me. I have a family. Yep. Please, I beg you. Ah! Did he just? That jerk. Ooh, is it an Ascian? He went through an Ascian portal. This poor guy. Please, please. Aww. Probably gonna have to... We're gonna be fighting him. Yeah, I figured we'd fight him. Alright, let's do this. Let's take care of him. That Scissorjaw did, Alright. Well, we're just gonna have to go this way then. This shouldn't be too bad. We'll get it working, right? Let's finish the quest first, right? Or go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one. And another one. How dare you interrupt? You fiend. No. Alright, we did it. We took care of that. Let's go rendezvous with Grandson. Well, we found him. Unfortunately, we were too late. But he went through an Ascian portal, which is, like, crazy, right? Nah, stay over there. Sandsuckers. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he got on a 1 too. What's he playing as? Dark Knight. Okay. Alright. Shame you missed the fun. This one bit off more than he could chew. Probably because it was a newborn. You can tell by the lingering vestiges of intelligence and self. Can see it in their eyes. Like when Daikiaosne. Don't tell me. You saw him. Did. And he took the bracelet. Wicked White. And he took the choker too. Damn it. Damn it all. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. It's just like right. I was too late to save him, just like I was too late to save her. But not again. Never again. I'll hunt you to the ends of the world, Daikiaosne. Vengeance will be mine. Ahem. Right. Yes. Neither the time nor the place. More eaters could be about. True. It's just, every time I cut one down, it reminds me of my first. Of her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's tough. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Where is he? Hello? Yeah, we are still going this way. That's not a person. Here we go. Cranston. We may have failed to stop him this time, but what matters is that we'll both live to see another day. Pity the scavenger didn't, and the wife doesn't yet know she's become a widow. Aww. Sod it. I'll tell her what happened. I've been there, so maybe it'll help me to find the right words. Not that there ever are any. Afterwards, I'll have a good think about our next steps. Don't let me keep you from your other affairs, Keikami. We'll speak again soon. Okay. Here we go. Rancid had his fill of Mordsu. Hey there, sinner. I broke the bad news to the widow of that scavenger while you were away. She took it about as well as you'd expect. After she cried herself hoarse, I started asking her about the choker and where her husband had got it. Seems he and his mates took a trip to Ilmeg a year or so back, hopping to cart off all the Voberite treasures they could carry from an untouched ruin they'd learned about. Of course, in their greed, they neglected to account for the Fae folk, who killed or drove mad most of them. Those who survived didn't come away empty-handed, though. In fact, they'd stumble upon a remarkable find, 3 sacred treasures of the royal family. They escaped with 2, the Fangs of Orthus being one of them, which was sold by another scavenger to a Yomorian. Either that merchant you met at the beehive or an agent of his, I'd wager. So the merchant gives it over to Melinda for restoration, after which Daikiaosne attacks right, presumably because he's after it as well. Meanwhile, the scavenger here in Mordsu keeps the choker, the Eyes of Orthus, locked away for safekeeping, and when he finally decides to sell it, the sinless bastard shows up again. Which brings us to the here and now. Damned if I know why, but at this point there's no denying that Daikiaosnes has been hunting the royal relics. Oh my gosh, I am not going to be able to say that name. Daikiaosnes. I was saying it just fine. Now all of a sudden I'm overthinking it. Anyways. And so, assuming he hasn't already claimed the third one, the Claws of Orthus, then I say we should get our hands on it first and then use it to lure him out of hiding. But to that end, we have to venture into the fairy kingdom ourselves. Those scavengers didn't receive the warmest welcome, and were not like to be treated any better. I've traveled to Ilmeg before. We have. Have you now? And the little devils let you go? I can only assume they've taken a liking to you. That settles it then. We'll head to Ilmeg and ask after this Voberite thing. Ring. It's a ring. So we got the bracelet, we got the necklace, now we're getting the ring. Let's see what we can find. Let's rendezvous with Ranson and Ilmeg. Gingen. And it's raining. I like rain. Oh, there's Grandson. Solyun. We got pixies all over the place. We got a few quests around here we have to take care of. What a remarkably uneventful trip. I kept jumping at shadows waiting for eaters or foul demons or worse to attack, though that might be preferable to the Fae, frankly. Still, we're going to have to deal with them eventually if we're going to find this ring. After all, the new Mao were part of Voborite society, and without their help, I'm not sure where to even begin our search. Perhaps there's a village of some sort you can guide us to. Not that I recall. There's Plaeni. True. Yeah, we'll say it. Why not? Plaeni, you say? Like plenty. Plaeni. Very well. Lead on, sinner. Okay. I guess we're going... Yep, up here. I want to see how many... I thought I only had like a couple of them down here, but... Oh yeah, it's only a couple. It looked like more for some reason. It's like, oh man. Plenty. Let's see what we got. If this goes into any other kingdoms, we might be in trouble. We might be stuck, right? Daydeen. Or Daneken. Something about your demeanor bespeaks a question unasked. Have I the right of it? You do. A ring that belonged to the royal family of Obert, and it was called the Claws of Orthus? But Vobert is long gone, as are the caretakers of the ring you seek. Who can say where it might have got to? Okay. Anyone else? Hello? Lala. Lala Ul. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, hello there. You have questions for me? Yeah. The Claws of Orthus, it is a ring, you say. The name I've heard before, but I know nothing save that. Oh, Su-ul served the royal family before the flood. Somewhat temperamental they are, but surely they will have knowledge of this treasure you seek. Okay. Well, let's go find them. Branson? Had yourself a conversation or three? Learn anything interesting? Yeah. I think we're going to the Sol-ul. So, this Sol-ul is the one we ought to speak with, eh? A former servant of the royal family, which would mean they've lived well over a century. Bugger me. Alright, give me one moment and I will be right back. I hear someone calling me. I just gotta go see what's going on. I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's continue our search for Sol-ul. Sol-ul. Oh, this direction. Okay. Let's see what we get. We're heading the right way, right? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was going to be one of the, in Wolfendorf. I thought that's where we were headed, but I guess not. These guys have been around for a long time, so maybe they'll know. Hey, Sol-ul. Sol-ul. Let's see what they have to say. Yes? Hi. I do not know you, yet you seem to know me. Ooh. Echo. We get the echo. I didn't know it still worked. The fifth was discovered yesterday. A young girl, not yet of age, transformed into a misshapen beast like the others before her. Oh. As if we needed more proof of a pattern. At this rate, any citizen could be next. Tell me you at least learned something from this one. Oh. I studied her remains myself. 'Twas plain a powerful magic had been employed. Vestiges of the enchantment lingered long after. The culprit, I think, is not a man to be trifled with. Okay. That is all I can say for now, but you may rest assured that I will ascertain their identity ere long. On my honor as a court mage, I swear it. Until I do, however, I would implore you and your fellow knights to dispatch any who turn or show signs without hesitation. But these are our Keith and kin. Should we not try to keep them alive until a way to reverse their transformations can be found? Your mercy would place countless others at risk. As a knight of Obert, did you not vow to serve all of our people? Justice for the weakest among us, was it not? How many such innocents will die before you do what must needs be done? It pains me deeply, Brandon, but the safety of the royal family is paramount. I fear that to take anything less than the most drastic measures would be to invite death into this castle. Death is already here. Surely you must see that. I will not let it be whispered that Princess Saldia turned a blind eye to her people's suffering. These crimes are a tragedy that weigh upon every Voberite's soul, mine most of all. And that is why I will take charge of the investigation myself. Aww. My lady, be reasonable. You cannot put yourself in harm's way. You have a responsibility to your subjects. So I am to gamble with their lives instead? Let them shield me while I'm alone to take shelter and look down on them from on high? Yes, exactly. You are their princess. You are Brandon, yes? The new recruit? A rather promising one from what the captain has told me. You will attend me personally. My lady! You heard me. I will not stand idly by while I have the power to make a difference. Together we will see justice done for all, as your vow and your princess demand. Okay. Lady Saldia, I understand. Forgive me my hesitation. My life and my sword are yours to command. I have great expectations of you. I trust you will not disappoint me. Right. There is no telling when our culprit will strike again, so we must begin our investigation at once. There are witnesses to be questioned, clues to be gathered. Come, come. Now? Lady Saldia? Lady Saldia! Or Saldia. How about Saldia? Ever the stubborn child. I wish you the best of luck, Brandon. You'll need it and more. Hey, are you all right? The way you were holding your head, as if racked by a terrible pain. What happened to you just now? It's the echo. I saw a vision of your past. Lady Saldia, you saw her with your mind's eye? Then it is as I suspected. You have the gift too. You are like Brandon. What do you mean she's like Brandon? Why have you come to me? What is it that you seek? I see. And for this hunt of yours, you have come to Ilmeg in search of the claws of Orthus. I'm afraid this is no simple matter. First, I would know that you are capable of facing the eater you seek. Let's do it. If I can defeat the wardens, I can defeat this eater. There's a spot in a river not far from here, in which I used to bathe, until a number of beasts grew equally fond of it. If you are the warrior you claim to be, they should pose no challenge whatsoever. Let's do it. Let's go get them. As for you, I have questions. Uh-oh. Let's do this. The princess and her knight. Alright, so where are we headed? We're headed this direction. Okay. Supposedly this direction. Let's open our map. Oh, not too far. Not too far. I do like seeing the, ooh, thunderstorms, huh? What are those thunderstorms? That looks like a lot more than thunderstorms, guys. Is there anything, like, special going on the map? We gotta see. Thrice upon a time? No. I was looking to see if maybe there was a special event or something. Usually when you get weird weather patterns, you know? Half of me wants to, look twice. Alright, we can make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Because that doesn't look like any normal lightning, right? Whoa! Shoots! Run, feathers, run! The Mudman? Oh my god. As much as I really want to get that. Oh no, don't chase me that far! No! Go away! Shoo! Oh, I really want to go after that, but pretty sure. Yeah, we aren't going to see anyone there for a while, I don't think. As much as I would love to go after that. Such a tough choice. Tough choice. But it is way above our level. There's no way we'd be able to. No way. Alright, let's, we're at our destination. Let's take care of what needs to be taken care of here. Let's grab, oh, we need another thing of food. Do we have anything else? Piety, vitality, no. No. Those two can probably be sold. What about this? Nope, that's all crafting food. Crafting food. Alright, I guess we're just going with this. Juice? Nah, it's skill speed. Here we go. Destination. Unknown. Let's see what we got. What are we taking care of? Easy. Are we there yet? Nope, we're not at 100 yet. We're getting there. There we go. Ready? Let's get it. Boom. Boom. One more. One more. There we go. We did it. Let's speak to Sulo. Why can I not speak to her? Princess and her knight. Do I have one more? Do I have another objective? We gotta go back this way. We are gonna check the that spot. We're gonna see if anyone's going after that that mud thing. I mean, if we can get it, if someone's gonna go after it, I will assist. We will assist. Did someone already get it? I'll be upset. Nope, it's right there. Don't really see anyone in the area, which is sad. Because I would love to. No, stay over there. I don't know how we're going to get around that thing. Well, I have an idea. Alright, let's see. Why is this red? What? Does it say? No. Why is it red? Oh, 76. We're only at 75. Well, that's why. We gotta level up a little bit more. Well, that stinks. I may be doing this on another character. No. Here, let's get rid of this thing. Well, we think of what we're gonna do. We gotta think of something to do here. I don't know what we're gonna do. What can we do? There we go. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Did we do it? Yes, we did it. And we got cheered on. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So now we can head back. Let's turn this in. Thank goodness that only took a few of those, right? Oh man. We'll get there. We will get there. And let's see. What are we looking for? We're looking for our person here. Yes. Hopefully it's only a level 76 quest and we can be done. I'm kind of surprised with how this is progressing. But let's see. Soul. The beasts are no more then. They are. Good, good. I hadn't the heart to do it myself, for they were no ordinary beasts, but old friends who had survived the flood, victims of the curse you heard us speak of in your vision. Oh no. So this curse transforms people into monsters, like how sin eaters can spawn more of their own kind? I will speak no more of this or other matters until after you have completed the task I set before you. This is not negotiable, grandson. Keikami accepted my terms, and so must you. So secretive, the both of you. Can't we all just speak plain? Your comrade refuses to acknowledge his situation. This may take time, but I am patient. Indeed, I have dealt with many a stubborn child in my life. Okay. And we are kind of stuck here. Lawful trade. What level do we have to be? This is 78. Okay. So we are stuck here. Which is fine. I hate having to break these up, but hey, that's okay. We can do that, right? That's okay. Let's see. I don't know if we should start the other ones of these. It's a big question. Let's see. Can we, if we jumped on the bard? No, because 78, you have to be a tank. Has to be a tank job. Okay. All right. Well, bummer. I think we are done here. Well, shoot. With that, I guess we're going to end the episode here. And I think next time we will continue with the story. I think as soon as this character levels up a little bit more, I think I'm going to maybe stitch these in together and maybe make this one long episode, one long side quest style episode. With that, if I don't, well, I didn't. If I do, well, this isn't the end. Alrighty guys, we are back. We just hit 78 on this warrior. I hope it's enough for us to continue. We've also managed to unlock the other zones. Everything except for the Tempest. So we are moving along in the story. You're probably going to see this kind of after the fact, after we made it through all the zones and stuff. But anyways, let's see. Grandson, let's talk to him real quick. Let's see if we can get a recap on the story. Oh, you've returned. They made me go and gather a bunch of strange mushrooms, so hopefully we can finally get some answers. Right? He is looking for a necklace, I believe? Yeah. Soul Urn seems rather more pleased to entertain you than Grandson. We get some paella. Ooh, paella. Or we're going after a Light Warden. I know we're going after a lesser Light Warden, right? Exemplary timing, Keikami. 'Twas not more than a moment ago that Grandson returned, having at last obliged my humble request. Awesome. Humble request my ass. There's one no better than a Yomorian aristocrat so accustomed to making others doing their bidding. I tell you, there's something off-putting about taking orders from a dog. Ere you should continue and give me cause to reconsider aiding your hunt, perhaps you should ask your questions. Fine. Keikami said she saw a vision of you and Brandon looking thick as thieves. You are friends, eh? Know what he's up to now? Brandon is dead. He died a century ago, together with his comrades in an attempt to halt the flood that they themselves set in motion. I presume you speak of the eater that took possession of his corpse. Daikiasne, aye. But unlike most eaters, he's been doing more than roam about aimlessly. For some reason, he's been hunting down royal treasures of old Vobert. That's right. And he's been killing anyone who got in his way. He is now. What irony. Even in death, he remains a slave to duty, a knight brave and true. He's a murderer, and I will not hear it said otherwise. He ruined my life, killed my beloved right before my very eyes. Every night I go to bed dreaming of the day I'll take my revenge. Oh, I see. Truly, you have suffered a terrible loss. But while your thirst for vengeance is quite natural and understandable, it is ultimately misguided. Unusual behavior notwithstanding, Daikianase is nevertheless no more than an eater. To hate him is to hate the sea that claims the ship, the disease that steals the child, the tremor that topples the home, the mindless force of nature that begs destruction, driven by fragmented memory. Don't you dare make excuses for him. You think I wanted any of this? I grew up on a farm. I could barely wield a sword, and now I've got to kill one of the bloody Cardinal Virtues. Hate and anger and vengeance are all I've got now. My every waking moment is dedicated to plotting his death. It has to be. It has to be. So just tell us where the goddamn ring is and we'll be on our way. This is how it has to be, Who you have to be. Nay, I think not. You ask too much, demand far, far too much. And in exchange for what? This I cannot abide. Are you trying to barter with me? You little shite. Tell me what I want to know or I'll beat it out of you. Whoa, calm down, buddy. Back off, Keikami. I won't let anyone or anything stand between me and Melinda's murderer. Brandon was a dear friend. To know that an eater disgraces his flesh and his memory pains me more than I can well express. It would bring me great comfort if you were to grant him peace. I should like to share with you a story, if you would be so kind as to join me in Le Gia. Lion Gia? This had better have a point. Uh-oh. Okay. Hopefully 78's a good enough level for this. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Where are we headed? Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab our Yule, because I like it a little bit better, I'll be honest. The bird just flies so much nicer. It doesn't look... The chocobo always looks like it's struggling to fly, right? Those little wings. I love the rainbow. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. I love them. They're all over. That is something I miss with the endless sun, right? Is all the pretty rainbows. I believe we are headed right over here. Yep. Yeah. Down. Okay. Alright. So, why are we here again? Because we need to be. 78. Sweet. Commence for battle the hardened heart. Proceed. Let us do it. 'Tis a beautiful, even now, a place of forgotten dreams. But before it was a line... Yeah, in the time of Vobert, it was Grenis Lich. The memory of mine in which you walked was of a troubled time, when the people of our kingdom were preyed upon by an ambitious fool. Brandon was a young knight who had only just won his spurs. He had caught the eye of Princess Saldia, who chose him as her personal guardian. However, he was far too inexperienced and was unable to keep her safe when she ventured outside these walls on one of her investigations. For his failure, he was stripped of his knighthood, and shortly thereafter he quit Vobert, though I would never see him again. I thought I would never see him again. But then, one day, he returned, one of several wandering adventurers led by a man named Artbert, who had accepted our invitation to look into the mysterious transformations which had continued unabated in Brandon's absence. Oh, I wonder if each of these quests that we have to do is one of these guys. Ooh, that would be interesting. Lady Saldia was overjoyed, and for a time it was like nothing had changed. They spoke often and grew even closer. And then came the day when we learned the truth. When we learned that the architect of our kingdom's suffering was none other than the court mage, Tadric. Oh. Who's Tadric? Let's see what we get. Yeah? It's him, Brandon. I'm sorry. So am I. Come, let's have done with it. Aww. So what happened? Ooh, this guy. Who is this guy? Uh-huh. It was you, Tadric. Do not deny it. Tormenting our people, twisting and transforming them into monsters. And for what? Brandon. And after I took such pains to be rid of you. You may strip me of my titles, but not my oaths. I shall serve Lady Saldia till my dying breath. As you like. Once I have killed you and your friends, there will be no one left to stop me from claiming the throne. Hear me, my children. The hour of reckoning is at hand. Rejoice, for in noble sacrifice shall you find everlasting glory. Ugh. Lord Tadric, it hurts. Uh-oh. Soon you shall know no more pain. Ooh. I was going to make it quick, for old time's sake, but now I think I ought to take my time. Uh-oh. Oh, are we gonna play as, Brandon? I think we are. Yeah. Relive Brandon and Arbert's battle against, Tadric. We are tank. Our skills... Okay, we got our blades. Shadow Eclipse. Fight or flight. Damage increase. HP. And an interrupt. Interrupt. Okay. Do we have an AoE? No, we do not. Okay. Arbert's as well. Okay. Let's get the magic monstrosities first. I think that's going to be our first bet. Oh, maybe? Let's scoot out a little bit so we can see. Yeah, this is our AoE. Bring him here. Okay. I'll take it. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have friends. The transmuted traitor. Oops, no. We don't have a speed buff. Okay. There we go. There we go. Hey! What got us? What am I missing? Let's try it again. Proceed. I don't know what we missed. Yeah. Let's just do this. We saw the cutscene. Do. Alright, one more time. Let's bring him over here. Albert, come here. Got a job for you. Let's do this. Sure. some of this. Okay, we're doing good here. Try this again. Nope. No speed run. Okay. We're gonna stay here where we can hopefully get some heals. Maybe Lamet can help me out. Oh, five. That's what we wanted. That's what we missed last time. The interrupt. Okay. Stop! Rise, my children, and defend me. Oh, man. We're gonna get a bunch of burns. Oh, no. That's gonna hurt. Here we go. Forgive me, Lady Sylvia. Stand here. There we go. Let's get the traitor. Oops. Got a lot of these guys, man. This is quite a battle. Let's not go that way. Ooh. Everyone in. Do it. Yeah. I like it. The last of the two. There we go. That help. Okay. Last but not least. He's channeling a vast quantity of ether. Whatever he's preparing, you cannot let him finish. Nope. He's got no more friends. Don't ask for mercy. You won't get it. I like it. Piece of cake. Sanctified quake. Duty complete. Yes. We did it. 2 times. Meddlesome wretch, this kingdom is by rights mine. Oh, I gotta click. Brendan, what is the meaning of this? Uh-oh. Please don't be under a spell. Tadric, you... But why? After serving us faithfully for so many years. I am no servant. No servant. Not of your mother or father or you. Oh. My lady. God damn you. Uh-oh, what'd he turn her into? That can't be good, right? Lady Soldia, speak to me. Brandon, my dear, brave Brandon, am I your princess still? Would you honor your vows, even now? Now and ever after, my lady. My sword is yours to command. Uh-oh. That is well. Would that I had the strength to wield it myself. Still your heart, brave Brandon, and for the good of Bobert and her people. Oh. No, 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 I cannot. I will not. Honor your vows to your kingdom, to your princess. What's she gonna turn into? What do you think? Uh-oh. Well, that can't be good. To your friend who never doubted you, who knew that you would return and see justice. Justice. No, it should be me. Brandon, my sword, now and ever after. Aww. Yeah. We've rounded up the rest of Tadric's co-conspirators and tossed them in the gal. The ones who hadn't been corrupted by his magics, that is. You okay? Aww. Uh-oh. I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. That's so sad. Yep. Well, you saw what happened? I did. Yeah. Wicked White. She begged him to do it? Like Melinda? Uh-huh. She did. Come, let us quit this place and return to Pla Any. Aww. That's sad. Let's grab our fuel. Let's fly on back and let's see what we get. Oops. Yeah, we're going the right way. Like, are we going the right direction? There it is. There's our crack in the wall. To the Mushroom Kingdom. Will the wings fit? No. That's okay. It's kind of a cool area, though. Let's see what she has to say. Will we get the crystal? That's really what we're ultimately after, I think. We found Granson. So, well, let's see. He has no words. Man. Yeah? Do you know why I entered into the royal family's service many long years ago? Because when I was attacked by a wild beast, which nearly tore me to shreds, it was Lady Soldia who came to my rescue. She saved me, and that is a debt that can never be repaid. There is naught in this world which holds greater value than life itself. Not even her death absolves me of it, and so I must always first consider her wishes, her desires, what she would want for me and her kingdom, for Brandon, and yes, even you, grandson. For me? To define oneself in opposition to the other, an other bereft of complexity of nuance, wholly devoid of redeeming qualities, a villain. Indeed, there is comfort and certainty in hatred. But if it is a false and fleeting comfort, brought with lies we tell ourselves about who we are and what we must be, what we must do. And never you mind the cost. If anything, the more we offer up in sacrifice, the better. Do you not see? Brandon was right to hesitate, to doubt. The unwavering blade cares not whom it serves nor who it cuts. I think I need a moment. Perhaps you do as well. Leave us for now, Keikami. All right. All right. Oh no. We have to be 80 for this. Oh no. All right. We will be back. Alrighty, guys. We are back. It is, oh my gosh, this has been quite the adventure, right? So, take 3. Let's see. We finally got our warrior up to 80, so I think we're all set. Let's see what grandson and Sul-Ul has to say. So he has no words, and Sul-Ul is eager to hear what grandson has to say. Oh, here we go. That answers that question, right? What are we gonna get? Grandson, I believe I have given you ample time to consider the path that has brought you here, and where it invariably leads all who walk it. Got it. I didn't know what to do after I lost Melinda, how to mourn her, or how to live. I felt that if I put it all on Daikianowski's, put my everything into the hunt, then at least I wouldn't have to think about myself or what comes next. I wanted to hollow myself out and fill up that hole with hate, forget who I was, and irony of ironies, that's just what the poor bastard tried to do himself a century ago, too, isn't it? Yeah. Hard men making hard choices. What rot. Hold on to Melinda and the memories you shared. Let that love guide you. Ooh. Think not a Daikianowski, but Brandon. Grant him peace, and you will find your own. Ooh. Let's hold on to the memories. And I am sorry, my light here on the left-hand side is driving me nuts. It keeps flickering. And I may just have to turn it off. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Anyways, let's see what we get here. You're right. I don't need the hate. Never did. I'll finish it for Melinda and for Brandon. And then I'll move on. Move on, you say? I can't live off hate. Shouldn't have made it this far, frankly. And the more I try to reach for it, the more I find sorrow? Pity? Curse not fate, but mourn her victims. Remember the dead as they have lived. Aye, something like that. Reckon Keikami would agree, and Melinda, if she were here too. Would probably slap me. Oh, goodness, let's try that again. Aye, something like that. Reckon Keikami would agree, and Melinda, if she were here, would probably slap me a dozen times and call me a bloody fool for acting the way I have. Or maybe you've been thinking about doing that in her stead, eh? Yeah? Oh my gosh, yeah? Apologies for treating you with such disrespect before, Sul-Ul. I'd like to claim I finally understand what you've been trying to tell me all this time, but I'm still getting my head around it. Recognizing your faults is the first and most important step. I will tell you what I know of the claws of Orthus. The ring, together with the bracelet and choker, were 3 relics passed down through the royal family over generations, signifying the owner's right to rule. Princess Saldia was the last of her line, and after her death, they were stored in a sanctuary for safekeeping. However, a year ago, a band of thieves learned of its existence. The ones who stole the fangs and eyes of Orthus. Yes. The relics were concealed with magical wards. I can only presume that once they were spirited away, Daikianowski was then able to sense their presence. Even in death, a slave to duty, you said. You think he pursued the thieves out of an instinctive loyalty to his princess? That I do. After all, he was content to leave them be so long as they remained hidden. Only 2 of the 3 were taken. Then the 3rd is still... Claim the claws of Orthus, and he will surely come for you. Yes. Time. Tim Gias is where you must go. Once you arrive at the place I marked on your map, cast this power into the air. The glamour will fade, and you will see the chest with the ring. The rest is up to you. All right. Thank you, Soul. I promise we will bring your friend to peace. With me, sinner. Let's do it. Off we go. And may you find peace as well, child. I'm going to move this light here real quick. I think this will work, right? At least now stop blinking in my eyes. Yes. Yes, that seems to be working a little bit better. Oh, wrong setting. All right. Let's move on. So we gotta use the mushroom powder to reveal the hidden coffer. Oh, it's even in this land. That makes life easy. Let's grab our yole. Let's fly through here. Because this is actually a really cool spot, isn't it? I love these little mushroom houses. They make me so happy. Out through the little crack. There we go. Yes! And we're free! Here we go. I like how you can see the drowned buildings in the reflection of the water under the sea. I think that's really cool. You guys notice this down here? I think it's neat. You can actually look at like kind of what the town looked like, right? I bet you if we go over towards the other side, you can see that as well. Ah, I get excited. Those are the little details that I just love, you know? Yeah. I like this zone. I like the little hobbit houses. This would have been a really pretty place to visit before the light and the flood and everything got drowned. Yeah, I think this would have been a really cool town. All right. Oh, we went past our mark. Too busy looking and talking. I love these hobbit houses. Ah, they're so cool. Let's see. We are headed this direction and down. I bet you it's by the stone. Yes. Oh, there's Granson. He's already here. It's like, who's over here? I am going to make this a little bit smaller so it's not taking up too much space on the screen here for you. And Granson, this should be the place. You got the powder on you, right? We do. We do. Are you ready? We have not played tank in a while. Let's see. A small satchel containing a fine powder comprised mainly of ground mushrooms and enchanted with new moo magics. Useful for dispelling all manner of illusions, save the ones under which we choose to labor. Right? I guess that's true. Here we go. Are we ready? Let's do this. You toss the powder into the air and it slowly settles to the earth as twinkling motes of light, a coffer begins to take shape. All right. There's the coffer. And there's the ring. This must be the claws of Orthus. Must be. All that's left is to decide when and where we want to confront the Eater. You don't think you get to decide when, maybe where. It might be here. Oh. Yep, I had a feeling. He was quick. Or we could deal with it here and now. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Hey there, old man. I don't know you, and you don't know me, but I know your story. I know this isn't you, and I know that if Lady Saldia was here, she'd say the same thing. Or Saldia. It'll all be over soon. I promise you. Here we go. The final battle. Finally. This has been quite the journey, hasn't it? Daiokianasuke. Duty commenced. Come, let's put this poor bastard out of his misery. Alright, you, come here. Let's see if we can do some of these. I like to think we play tank okay. Whoops. We missed that. I gotta stop looking at my skills. Come here, you. Well, I guess I'm going this way. Alright. Cool. Woo! Come here. Brand of Sin. Okay. Ow. Let's put on something. Please come here. Hello? Anyone? Granson! Ow! Here, what's this? Oh. One more! One more! I don't know what that did. We're gonna find out. Oh, 8. That's the pushback, I think. Right? Yes. Haha! He didn't get us that time. Uh-oh, now I got these things. Let's move them over here. Oh, I guess we're here. Okay, good enough. Uh-oh, tower. Oh, he's going that way? Okay, fine. We'll go this way. Okay. Got that. Woo! Uh-oh, we missed that tower. Woo! Let's see if we can get him. Alright. I guess not. We're gonna go this way. There we go. Come here, you. Oh no, we're not going to be able to block it this time. That's okay. Oh, that gives you a flash to a target member. Okay. We got this. I have a feeling nothing's going to happen. Oh, here, I'll help you. Where's the one where I can... Is it that one? Nope. Okay, we can do that. Come here. Come here. We're doing our tanky duties here. I don't think I have one where I can take damage for someone with this. I thought we did. Yeah, face me. Face me! Alright, we got it that time. Haha! pretty close. Here we go. We got it. Piece of cake. Whew. Wicked White, I felt that one. That was his last words. Alright, what are we gonna get? Damn, Eater. Let him go. He's not your bloody puppet. Right? I agree. And a soul crystal. A busted one, but a soul crystal at that. Finally. You watching, Melinda? Right? Poor guy. I feel bad for him. Now, and ever after, my lady Saldia, my sword is yours to command. Brendan, he's still in there? I'll not hesitate again, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Wait, is he trapped in the memory still? You're wrong, Brandon. That's not what she would want. Let go of your anger. Let go of her. But that would make me lesser in your eyes, wouldn't it? To shoulder a burden that need not be mine. No, I will not forsake compassion and love. I will not dishonor your memory. Oh, my lady Saldia. Aww. The poor guy. He's gone. And there's the artifacts. And with that, the three treasures of the royal family are reunited. Now, we've just got a place to stick. We just got to find a place to stick them so no scavenger ever stumbles upon them again. Least we can do for the princess and her knight, am I right? Maybe Sul Al will have some ideas. Let's head back to Pla Ini. Aww. Alright, let us head back. And we are going to port back, because it'll just be a little bit faster. And let's see what we get. Oh, wrong way. I was looking at the map here. I'm like, oh no, we're facing the wrong direction. Oh man. I like this little zone. This little zone was so cute. Cranston? After you, Keikami. Sul Al, let's see. What do you have to say? Yeah? It is done. Brandon has been laid to rest. You saw us when we arrived. Do you really have to ask? No, I suppose not. Oh, my dear friend, I pray you have found peace. And what of you, grandson? Has the turmoil in your heart subsided at last? Aye, I suppose so. Though, to be honest, it felt like I made my peace with him before we even fought. Because you finally saw him for what he was and accepted that truth into your heart. The battle was but an afterthought. Easy for you to say. You didn't have to cross blades with the bloke. By the way, I brought you some gifts. The 3 royal relics of Vobert. Then Brandon was safeguarding both the bracelet and the choker. And now it's your turn to look after the whole lot. That's what Lady Soldia and her knight would have wanted, I reckon. Yes, of course. That their souls may sleep soundly forevermore, we shall enshrine these relics for all eternity. Now that that's settled, I suppose we should be on our way. There's a detour I'll have to take, but afterwards I'd like to speak with you back at the usual spot in the Crystarium. Okay. Let us be off. Be well, Soul. I think that one has a bright life ahead of him. Few can find the strength to overcome such terrible tragedy, but he did. As have you, on no few occasions, I am sure. Sadly. It has been a pleasure, Keikami. Do visit me should you ever yearn to hear an old fool prattle on and on. I would love to. All right. Let us head back to the Crystarium. Here we go. And we want to go to, yeah, right here. To the little bar area. I like this little area. I think this area is kind of cool. There's Granson. Seeing him back there looking chill. Let's see what he has. Well met, sinner. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound. Having returned to where it all began, I can't help but think back to when I first came here, thinking only of Dai Kianase and my revenge. I was so wrapped up in my own personal affairs that I didn't realize I was only pushing others away. Gilnard was the only one who saw through the facade. He's a perceptive one. I took one look at me, and when I got back and broke into a smile. Took one look at me when I got back and broke into a smile. Oh my gosh. But enough about him. I have yet to thank you properly, Keikami. I owe you so much for sticking with me to the end. So what's next for you, sinner? What's next? Good question. I can't say I feel more at home here or in Wright or anywhere else, so I might spend some time on the road. I may not be as skilled a fighter as you, but I reckon I'm better than most, and there's always someone in need of a reliable sword hand. I like it. It's a good idea. Melinda would want me to use my talents for a noble purpose, and helping folks in need fits the bill. Hells, isn't that what Brandon and his comrades wound up doing in the end? So, let's not call it a goodbye. Let's just say, until next hunt. I like it. It's a good idea. Aww. Wheresoever you go, may you find shade, sinner. I like it. Yeah? All right. And which one should we pick? Tenacity, crit, determination. I think we're going to go tenacity since this was... Oh, we get all three. I thought we could pick one. All right. Speaker for the Righteous has been completed. All right. And with that, I think we're going to call this an episode. It's been quite an episode. I'm sorry I had to stitch a whole bunch of pieces together here to make this, but we didn't know what we were going to get ourselves into. So it's been quite the journey indeed. Anyways, if you made it this far, I hope you all have a really, really great rest of your day. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content as it greatly helps out my channel. Hope to see you soon.